I'll tell you actually why I didn't use the app very much so far is there's something really powerful about the way it's constructed, which I felt like a bit of an outsider because I don't know the communities. It felt like it's a really strong community around each of these places.
Yeah.
And so I felt like it made me really wish there was an MIT one. And so there's both discussions about the deep, like, community issues within Columbia or Yale or so on, Dartmouth. And there's also the broader community of the Ivy Leagues that people are discussing. But I could see that actually expanding more and more and more. But it's a powerful coupling. Just the feeling of like this little village, this little community we're building together, but also the broader issues.
Yeah.
So you could do both discussions.
One thing that was important to me is talking about social media as a concept, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think the way people socialize is very much context dependent. So we're talking about people understanding each other through language, through English.
Yes. And
these languages are constructed in a very nuanced way, in a very sort of temperamental way, right? And you kind of need a similar context to be able to have productive conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's really important that these groups, they share something in common, a really big lived experience, the Ivy League or their school community, and they have a similar vocabulary, they have a similar background, they know what's happening in their community. And so having social media that is community connected to me was fundamental. Like, you talk about anonymity. To me, community is the thing that when I think about Librex, I think what makes it different. It's the fact that everyone knows what's going on. Everyone comes from a similar context, and people can socialize in a way where they understand each other because they're been through. You use the word lived experience. They've been through so many of the same lived experiences.
One clarification. Is there an easy way, if you choose, to then connect in meet space, in physical space?
So I guess the sort of magic of it, and I was talking to a bunch of Harvard Librexers who I met off the app while I was in Boston, and every time they told me this is my favorite part of the app, this is what I love about the app. We have this matching system, which is an anonymous direct message that you can send to any poster. So like, I was talking to this guy who he was really into coin collection, and he met other people who were really into coin collection through a post, and he would make a post about coin collection.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone would come to him and they'd be like, and they could direct message him anonymously, and it would just show them it would just show him their school.
Mm-hmm.
And then they could just text chat totally anonymously, direct message if he accepted the anonymous request.
Do they see the usernames, right?
There are no usernames on Librex. It's all just schools' names. So he made this post about coin collection, and he got a direct message.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
No username.
Because I was just looking at the text.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's right.
And I can tell you, I can go into why.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I can go into
So it truly is anonymous. I mean,
depends
but
on what
it's
you
not
mean by anonymous.
Exactly.
Front end
it's a very different kind of anonymous.
And the reason that we made that decision is because we wanted people to connect to ideas. Yes. We wanted people to connect to things in the moment. We don't want people to go, oh, I know this guy, he said this other thing. And we didn't want people to feel like they were at risk of being doxxed. So these are small communities, right?
Yeah.
We talked about this. Everyone knows someone who knows you.
Yeah.
And in 2021, it would not take much to be able to figure out who someone might be just through a couple of posts. So it's both safety and about the ideas in terms of not adding usernames. Anyway, we have this anonymous direct message system where you can direct message the original poster of any post, the OP, if you're a Redditor, of any post. And that makes it really easy to meet up, because once you guys are one-on-one, you can exchange a number, you can exchange a Snapchat, you can exchange a email. That's probably not very often, but you could. And then that's how people meet up. Matching.